Another year, another Final Fantasy. But much has happened since Final Fantasy X landed in UK stores way back in May last year. For starters, a remixed version which included a completely new side story hit Japan, and a similar US version appeared called Final Fantasy X International Edition. Then came Final Fantasy XI, again just in Japan. And surprisingly enough, you could play it online. And now here's a sneak preview of Final Fantasy X-2. Final Fantasy X-2 takes place 2 years after Final Fantasy X, and could well turn out to be the most radical departure in the history of the series. Sin has finally been vanquished, and Spyra is a substantially different world as a result. Machina and other such technologies are no longer forbidden, and the now X-summoning Yuna is left to her own devices, brandishing twin pistols instead of her summoning powers, which suggests a more gung-ho approach to the action. New platforming elements have been thrown in too, along with spheres, which contain visual and aural recordings of history, and sphere hunters who collect these sought-after items in their quest to find out the truth behind Spyra. Final Fantasy X-2 gears up for a March 2003 release, in Japan of course. Unfortunately, Europe, 18 months behind the rest of the world as usual, must wait a bit longer. As always, we'll be there first when it finally arrives.